Hello, I'm Ryan Seacrest reporting to you live from E-News Hollywood. Today we have a very special guest with us. Her name is Carmen and she is from the University of Maryland. She's going to discuss her new class, University 100. And what is University 100, you may ask? It is a class designed for incoming freshmen to learn all about college life. Carmen, get out here. Oh, it's very nice to meet you. It's so nice to meet you.
Okay.
Why don't you tell us about it? All about University 100.
Okay. Hi, my name's Carmen. I'm currently in University 100. It's a class that helps us adjust to college life and to learn everything about the new transition and how difficult it can be. One of the first topics we discussed was high school versus college, and we kind of learned what the differences are between the two. And I've learned that high school is a lot more dependent on your teachers, and there's a lot more grades and things that go into it. But on college, you really have to know what to do on your own. And you have to be responsible and be able to get the grades yourself. And you can't really get as much help as you can in high school, and they don't care as much to contact your teachers or your parents to let you know if you're getting bad grades, so you really have to know how you're doing in classes. Another thing we talked about is learning styles, and through a quiz that we had, I learned that I'm a visual learner as opposed to auditory when the teacher just speaks to you. That doesn't help me because I really have to see something and copy what's written down instead of just taking notes off of what someone's saying. Or as opposed to doing things with your hands and activities like that. I really like to take notes, and that helps me burn it into my brain by rewriting everything. Another topic we discussed was study habits and how to study efficiently and really learn the information so that you don't forget it for big quizzes. And our teaching assistant, Chloe, has helped me learn some new study habits, and now whenever I learn something in class, I come home that night and write flashcards to remember everything that I learned from that day. And I also try to teach someone else what I've learned. That really helps me to repeat back to know what I've learned. And the next topic we discussed was sexual health, and we learned how to put on condoms properly and when to use them and what activities can be considered high or low risk for getting STDs. We learned that when you put a condom on, you're supposed to check the expiration date because they actually do expire, and then you move the condom to one side of the little pocket to make sure that you don't rip the condom, and you have to take your fingers and feel that you can feel it inside there, and it's not really thin or anything. And then you tear it open, and you want to put it on the penis and roll it down. You would like to put it down the penis, and you try to touch it as few times as possible, because the more you touch it, the friction can cause it to erode, and poke little holes, and that's not good, because if there's holes in the condom, that could make you prego. We also learned a few things you can do that have no risk for catching STDs, and that's sensual feeding and cuddling, and I'm not too sure what else. But most other things, there's always a risk that you can catch an STD, so you always want to use a condom. And something I learned that I didn't know before is that when you're having oral sex, you're supposed to use a condom so you don't spread sexually transmitted infections, STIs. Another thing we've discussed is time management, and I've developed a lot better time management. I know when to say no to hang out with friends and to crack down and study or do my homework, because I'm usually much of a procrastinator, and I like to do homework a few hours before it's due. Something else we've talked about is rape, and we heard an actual story from someone who was raped, and it taught us how much it can actually affect you, and it kind of ruins your whole life in aspects you would never expect it to affect. And we had several guest speakers that told us about what you can do in case of emergency if you feel unsafe or if you are raped, who to contact. That's just about it. University 100 has taught me a lot of new habits to pick up So it's really helped a lot. Thank you.